Your brain is a booking magnet. The real question is, what are you programming it to attract? Hi, I am Nene, and I am a speaker, trainer, coach, and I help interpreters, translators, language professionals, and even shy but capable individuals navigate those internal challenges that's holding them back so they can confidently step into their role. And in today's video, what I want to show you is one of the underrated confidence tools we have, your RAS, the Reticular Activating System. There was a time that would have been a tongue twister for me, and I mean, it still catches me out, but we locked it into that. Okay, let's get back to regular scheduling. So once you understand it, you will see why some interpreters always land the opportunity while others keep missing them. Um, and this just reminds me of a personal story. Like there used to be like back in the day, before I knew this stuff, when people were like, Nina, I never see you get sick. Like, do you ever get sick? And like, then I thought about it. Like, I mean, the last time was like when I was on holiday, when I was sick, and then time went on, and then somebody else asked me. Like, it just there was all of a sudden, people kept asking that kind of like question around that time. Guess what? Every time after that, I went away, I got sick. I even went like it was like days in bed. It became my truth. So it was like, it was like the universe didn't hate me. I wasn't hated by universe. What it was because my brain was literally filtering out the reality to match what I kept saying. That's all was happening at that time. That's what it is. So this is how, like, I want you to imagine, like if you ever, like, when you're the last car you got, whatever color it was, and then all of a sudden that color you saw everywhere. You know, you if it was a red car, everywhere you went, you noticed a red car. Or if you like, if you're a lady and you were pregnant, or you saw someone who's pregnant, all of a sudden everywhere you went, you saw a pregnant woman, you saw the bump, you saw everything. Or if there was a certain thing, it was on repeat. You get a picture? Great. Okay. That's what, it's there because, once you kind of like, we've given that instruction, our mind is just there looking for the opportunity, looking for the thing. And the same is true for us. The confidence, the opportunity, it's all been there. Everything we want is just our brain just edits out the whatever is based on what we're programming, whatever is based on what we are saying it. And the same is true for our profession. There was a time when I used to join colleagues to say things like, oh, because I just felt, oh yeah, yeah, the jobs, there are no jobs out there. This agency, they're always manipulating, they're always doing this, they're always like, the industry's dry, whatever that is. And it was just on repeat, and we just kept saying and saying that my brain, again, edited out the opportunities. And I literally overlooked the available jobs that were there. And then there was a day I just decided, you know what? This is no longer my truth. No. I attract aligned bookings. I started saying to myself, I attract, I am the preferred interpreter. I get the jobs that I want. Once I shift that, the thing was, the jobs were always there. Again, this is our psychology, what you believe, how you see yourself, others in the world. If you believe that the job's there, the job's going to be there. So I had to train my brain to look, because what I was doing, I was training my brain to look at the lack instead of looking at the possibility. That's what it is. So I want us to understand what RAS is. RAS, the truth of what is actually happening, what's happening here is you have these tiny filters in your brain stems. And but if you and what it does, it decides what you notice and what you ignore. That's its job. That's what that job of the RAS is to notice, okay, let's focus on this is what we're focusing on now. We're ignoring this. Side note, it's like when you're in a scene of an event or say a car crash, You ask one person, this is what they saw. Even though this is a picture, if you have a bed eyes view, you can see everything that went on. But if you ask someone that's standing here, they'll tell you this is what I saw. When you ask this person that saw here, this is what I saw. It's not that everything else around wasn't there, but they focus on one thing. That's what RAS is doing in our brain. That's what it is. So if you are programming your mind for no jobs, for I am not capable, it is going to find the evidence to support what you are saying. It will go out there to filter out what it is. So it'll be best for you to program the opportunities, the flow you want. So you can, if not, it will go and look for that proof to tell you, yes, yes, ma'am, yes, sir, you're right. This is evidence. That's its job. That is Raz's job. So now what I want to share are three powerful practical shifts that we can start taking to make sure that we our RAS is working in our favor and not against us. Because when we take the steps, we can then start refocusing, realigning. So the first bit, like really, is catching those old stories. When you notice that, oh, I always say this, pardon me, catch yourself. What are those things that you always say? Are you saying things like, oh, there's not enough jobs out there? Oh, I'm, they don't, oh, because I'm new, I could never, they will never pick me, or this is fill in the gap. Because whatever it is, that is you're feeding your RAS the wrong signal. You're feeding your RAS the things that you do not want. So this is where we get to reframe those statements and replace them with the identity-based truths which we want. I am the interpreter opportunities are always looking for. I align with the jobs that I want and they find me. I attract clients who value my skill. So, and I have put together a downloadable list of these phrases and that can help you to start getting started. The link will be in the description box. So if you are looking for like ideas, phrases, or you can start using to start helping your mindset, go down there and get your copy below. And once we catch those things, the next step is to prime it daily. So every morning, while you just you know, write down what phrases you want, like with a certain intention and everything. But now, why don't we expand that by writing down the three opportunities you expect that day? What are the things you want to start noticing? Oh, I always get the jobs I want. The clients always rebook me. I'm getting new clients. I'm able to shut like whatever that is, start speaking your truth so that Raz can listen and start showing you evidence of why it is so. Let's get Raz on our I was gonna say let's get Raz to be our co-pilot or our I was going to say something else. I would choose not to say what I was going to say. But literally, let's train your RAS to look for the things that you desire so that you can then start moving forward in what you want. So it's like you catch it, you reframe it, and then start moving forward. Once you can and start doing these things, you will start seeing, oh my goodness, I am magnetizing so much. Like this RAS thing. Make it to your plate, play it the way you want. So, my challenge for you this week every morning, write down the three opportunities you want to expect your brain to go looking out for you. Do this daily, do it, commit yourself for the next 10 days to keep at this. What are the phrases you say to yourself? What are the things, opportunities you want to make happen? What are the new beliefs about your job do you want? Spot it, write it, and then start doing it daily and watch and start to see the shift that happens for you. And then come back and share in the comment section what's happened. Like what are the things, if you have or not knowing that it was a RAS, what are the things that are like easy for you, but others is hard. Let's share below. Because remember, with the awareness, and when we start doing those repetition, by doing this daily challenge, the next thing we're going to do for the next 10 days on building up this new focus for our RAS, do we then have this new identity of belief and the confidence on ourselves to go with the flow and get the jobs and opportunity that we want? Till next time, don't forget to subscribe, click that notification button, and bye for now.